Hello, my little earthlings, and welcome back to my channel. Today is the introduction of my new series on this channel called Nay Notices and Notifies. I'm your host, Nay, and before we begin, I have to put a trigger warning for all the dark topics in this video. Trigger warning for mentions of SH, mental health issues, and slight mention of eating disorders, and slight mention of suicide. You have been warned.
Looksmaxxing was not always toxic. It actually started off as something very positive and something that a lot of guys needed. Basically promoting a good sense of hygiene and uplifting the way that you naturally look. At first, it never went beyond getting rid of acne, figuring out what haircut suits your face shape best, good workouts on how to lose fat or gain muscle, how to take care of your skin and your facial hair. But of course, as we all know, it snowballed into something extremely toxic. These so-called Looksmaxxers realized that they could make a lot of profit, creating a lot of insecurity among young men and boys. So then people started to mess with things you can't control: bone structure, height, hair type, or hair loss, until it finally snowballed into what we see today. People getting surgery to change like a tiny centimeter of the way they look, while simultaneously putting down everybody else that they deem not attractive enough. What initially started off as teaching young boys and men how to love yourself and how to take care of the way you look, even when you're feeling down in the dumps or depressed, snowballed and created a money-hungry industry that is fueled by everybody's insecurity. I'm grown and I could see the humor behind Looksmaxxing, but I'm making this because I know that if I was 13 years old today consuming all this shit every single day, this would put such a dent to my mental health and my mental well-being.
In this day and age, the Looksmaxxing community has taken a toll not only on me, but on innocent people as well. Now, what exactly is Looksmaxxing? Looksmaxxing is a term for trying to look your best on social media. Looksmaxxing was said to originate from anonymous online message boards on platforms such as 4chan. Looksmaxxing was said to be created in the 2010s. And how did Looksmaxxing come to be? Well, Looksmaxxing came to be when people on the internet started encouraging each other to become more attractive. Lastly, who created Looksmaxxing? Not only one person created the term. It was multiple people who thought they should encourage others to be their best selves. Firstly, let us take a look at the topic that was brought to my attention and the boy who worried me.
Yeah, cutting your mouth is it's very low risk. Okay, wait, let me talk. It does not hurt. Maybe just because I have higher pain tolerance, it did not hurt. It took me 5 minutes, and I'm about to go wash this off. People ask why. Why am I doing it? Oh, it's just for a wider mouth because I have narrow. Yeah. Basically, that's it. Anyways, don't do what I did.
Thien is a boy that had discovered the Looksmaxxing community. Thien is a content creator that made funny videos about femboys and manhwa/BL. And recently, he has been going viral for slitting the sides of his mouth for a wider mouth.
Hey guys, I cleaned up the blood. Besides the thing on my face, the blood on my face from my nosebleed because I'm too lazy to. See? Nothing's wrong. It looks normal without on camera. But yeah, I'm good and I'm about to go eat some ice cream. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go eat some ice cream with some chocolate chips that I bought. And I'm going to hit the hay. Actually, I'm going to read some manhwa before I hit the hay.
Before this, he never really had a good relationship with his parents, and due to this, he got kicked out and tried to off himself by overdosing. He started taking ERDA, which is a cancerous drug that increases bone growth. He also took medication that causes nosebleeds.
I don't know what a man's definition of Looksmaxxing is or ascending, but whatever Thien is doing is not it. This he's literally breaking down in front of our faces. The medication that he's taking is causing him to have nosebleeds and blood clots coming out of his nose like every minute. And I'm just like, okay. Then what fazed me is that he's taking scissors and cutting his lips. And all you see is the Looksmaxxers in the comments saying, oh yeah, he's ascending. You guys only want to switch up now when he's changing himself. No, he's dying.
This is very bad for him because he is only a 16-year-old boy. And this situation has piqued my interest because this situation is very messed up. Now, how did the Looksmaxxing community get so toxic? It's never really said in the media that I have seen, but somewhere around the time where Looksmaxxing was getting really popular, something shifted. It became a vile community where they tear others down and make them feel ugly. They use very toxic ways to get more attractive, even if it can cause them their health. One of my favorite examples of this is your weight.
Fuck your tired body, fuck that unmotivated mind, and get out there and do it anyway. Oh, I'm tired today, I'm lazy, I don't want to do it, it's too hard, no one else is doing it, it's a weekend, it's too late, these are already off hours, oh, exactly what I want isn't happening right now. Like, okay, great, you know who that's great for? Your competition. You're not only winning when things are going your way, you gotta figure out how to...
They want you to do extensive and dangerous workouts so you can be skinnier and more toned. Another example I've heard is that some people are also cutting the sides of their eyes for wider eyes or smashing their bones for the famous Chad chin. I really hate this community because it causes negative thoughts about yourself and can cause you to be insecure about yourself. Lastly, how can this affect your health and teenagers' health? The Looksmaxxing community can push horrible things onto you, like for example, your weight and what your average weight is for your age. They say if you exceed that weight, you are considered fat or obese. This can affect teenagers because they are very insecure when their bodies are developing, and due to my previous statement, can cause them to starve themselves and possibly develop an eating disorder. Another example is the oh-so-famous chiseled chin, aka the Chad chin. It appears that your chin and jawline need to be as sharp as possible. But in a video that I saw, this very funny creator compared the face to a bicycle seat. The Chad chin can cause teens to be insecure of their jawline and want to get it sharper. Now, in my opinion, the Looksmaxxing community is absolutely horrible and should die, along with the very toxic people in its community. In conclusion, the Looksmaxxing community is a horrible community and should be taken off of the internet. Looksmaxxing can cause horrible, unhealthy, and or dangerous habits that can affect your health greatly. Please do not follow the Looksmaxxing community. You are beautiful in your own unique way and not everyone is perfect. Just be confident in yourself. Well, that is it for the video. Please stay tuned if you want me to discuss more things like this, and please give me suggestions on what I should talk more about on this series. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, my beautiful earthlings. Bye!